Hello again. This time I'm going to be covering Cedar Mountain. To do this, I'm going to be using a little bit of an unorthodox strategy. The standard way would be a mostly infantry composition, but with the damage that is being done by the 600-man artillery units that are present in this battle, I'm just taking more casualties than I want to. So instead I'm going to be bringing more artillery than usual. Let's see, to getting rid of the low HP units, and they're going to sit this battle out, and I'll be bringing my better units. I'm going to be swapping my Tredigars in to a different unit. I'm going to use my 24 pounders because they're the most experienced. It might actually be better to bring all 10 pounders, I'm not really sure.
Yes, sir.
And we need to swap our Lieutenant General out.
Yes, sir.
So that we're making use of his perk. I'm going to use the same experience infantry, and then I don't care about morale until late game when I need to charge trenches. Speed is only very situationally useful, so I usually go with cover and melee. And let's see, I also want to switch him out.
Yes, sir. Form line.
Where did that last 24 pounder go? Thought I flipped him over. Maybe I missed him. There he is.
Form line.
Swap him out for the Tredegar. I'm going to boost him to 8. I think this is my best normal parrot unit. Boost him to 8 as well. Bring in some of my infantry units that are in better shape. To buy the Enfields again with reputation. I'll probably end up buying most of these. I won't buy the Lamottes. Lamottes are... They have better melee than the other options, but they're like 3 times the cost, so I basically don't use them. This unit I think I can upgrade to a 2nd star with a better general. Just try a colonel. Nope.
Yes, sir.
There we go. I could afford to just do full veterans on these guys, but I'm going to keep costs down a little bit.
Sir, yes, sir.
decent mix of 2-star and 1-star units because I'm going to have several units that are going to take a lot of damage.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have 3 2-stars, 4 2-stars, and 4 1-stars. Yeah, that should be fine. 4th Division can move over there. Let's get you leveled up. We'll switch the general to get a
Yes, sir.
to keep the 2nd star. Okay, that's what we're going to go in with. So this is a very... Oh, we have a couple more things. We're going to get 2 more points prior to 2nd Bull Run. We want 9 AO for 2nd Bull Run, so we can get the 8 points in medicine. Got his perk selected. We'll save. So this is a little artillery and sniper heavy for this battle, and I don't actually think I'm going to get everything here. The reason for that is doing so just results in more casualties than it's worth, and I'm low enough down on the minimum AI sizes that it's not really doesn't really benefit me to kill more at this point. So I'm going to take it a little easy on this battle, and we'll see how many we can get. I think we'll still get pretty good, but the problem is if I go for the more traditional strategy, which is more infantry, and you just flank from both sides and then pin this line and then pin them back in here, the very large Union artillery units just beat me down too much with the when they do I guess full damage. So I think the one time I tried it, I got like 5,500 casualties, which is just too many. So I should be able to do this with far fewer casualties this time around. So my strategy basically involves making sure that at least 2 of the artillery units are out of commission before they can really do anything. So to do that, I'm going to be setting up my artillery where they can hit it and sending snipers to go spot. Oops, we did not top off units. Let's go do that real quick. Alright, there we go. So I'm putting the Tredigars a little closer where they... Oops. Okay, you're 10-pounder. Probably should have renamed things. Okay. So the Tredigars go a little closer. The 10-pounders are going to be a little further away because they have... Oops. Yeah, really shouldn't rename things. Since they do their maximum damage at the absolute end of their range. So we want them to be, these guys to be a little closer, these guys to be a little farther. We're putting 1 infantry unit on each side. They're going to send skirmishers along with these to serve as minor buffers for these sniper units in case they get spotted. There's a pretty big cavalry unit running around that will mess you up really good if it finds you. So, I mean, that skirmisher unit isn't going to be able to do much to it, but it will basically give me time to escape. Make sure you don't cut too close here, there's a skirmisher unit right here which will see you, and as soon as the AI sees you, its AI routines seem like they start working, and it will make most of this not work. Oh, now we just wait for our units to get into place. We'll have one up here, or one right here, which will spot the cannon unit here. The second one will go up here, and we'll spot the one right here. We should be able to kill both of those off. There's a third sitting right on top of the flag that, depending on what we end up doing in the later half of the battle, we may or may not be able to get to. Optimally, I want to come in on this side and take this line, because while this side is easier to take, then you push them into this open bit and into all this cover, and you have a harder time getting them taken out. The skirmisher unit is also going to capture the supply wagon that sits up here. Oops, you want to go right here. Don't move all the way to the edge here. When that supply wagon spawns, this unit here usually turns and tries to go up there, and it will usually see your snipers. Also, turn this guy sideways to sidle in here, and usually this is real tricky because you don't want to get spotted. If you go in sideways, you usually avoid it. So there's a unit right there. Kill that. Sometimes firing triggers the AI, but we should be okay. Oh, come on. Why don't we have vision? There we go. Alright, now we can fast forward. This unit bugged out. It started to push the unit forward, and instead it got stuck and just didn't deploy for some reason. If you halt or pause, that will break them out of it. Doesn't happen very often, but annoying when it does happen. But we caught it early, so we're still at decent stamina. We could try and work these guys into range to hit something, but usually they get spotted, so it's not worth it. Sometimes the Union infantry just decides to go up here, and then you need to be able to run. This timer doesn't really matter. You have until 1930 to capture the point and win the battle. Guards are doing a little better than normal, just because I think these units both moved forward, which I didn't really want to do, but they're still doing all right. Yeah, normally you just flank on, I can't remember if I covered this or not, you flank on this side, flank on this side. These units tend to not move until you get units right up here, and then you just push them back into this corner. But with the damage that these units do, with 2 stars and 600 men, it's just, you just take too much damage, and you end up sitting here in the trees while they shell you behind this giant mass of infantry, and it's, you just take more damage than you want to. Whoop. Okay. Get rid of the spot. I feel like we're behind schedule. Okay, got him. These guys aren't moving. Okay, we're still safe. That's the first failure point. Sometimes if you don't capture that, or they see you or something, bad things happen. Because you've got skirmishers that end up going elsewhere. I think there's another skirmish unit somewhere in here. There's a cavalry unit that starts up here. Okay, so we got the first unit. You actually want to move back a little bit. You're too far forward, and you're going to be doing less damage than you could be. Okay, there we go. That's what we want. So the next thing we're going to do is, we haven't triggered anything yet, so we're going to set up and try and take this line. So we're going to send, wait, no. Okay, we're going to send 3 of our good units, 1 of our bad units over here. These guys are going to end up taking this line, and they're going to take the most damage. So that's why they're going over there. You really want to make sure none of these units get spotted. As you can see, as soon as a unit gets spotted, the AA starts trying to do stuff, and it goes passive again once it can't see you. You can see, even with firing a little bit less at this max range, the 10-pound parrots are noticeably outperforming the Tredegars. But hopefully the Tredegars will be useful later when we're in closer and dealing with the infantry. We're doing well over here, even without ammunition. I would like to get this guy down here and restore him a little bit, but I'm not going to do that because I'm pretty sure this guy will get revealed and it'll start stuff moving, so they can fire at a reduced rate for now. As soon as this guy goes down, we'll start moving. Okay, I think we're a little behind schedule, but it should be alright. Especially because we're probably not going to get all of them anyways, just we don't have enough units to really encircle this whole position. So, being a little behind. We're just going to set up in this line and kill as many as we can. Okay. Shoot, you need to get out of there. I managed to go without run. We want to get up to this line as soon as we can. Send you up here to... Oh wait, you haven't fired a shot yet, you're fine. I'll let these guys go over a little bit, and I'm going to send this infantry up. Actually, let's get all of you firing on him. Up a bit now. I'd like to move him down. I'm not sure if it's safe to. So I'm just going to wait. Okay. Start moving these guys up. once we have a strong position here, I'm going to start shifting units all the way around to go to the other side. Debating if I want to do this. I think I'm going to. Actually, I'm just going to send you over here. Okay, Tredigars want to move up. Debatable if they'll be safe here. If they start taking fire, I'll retreat them. Run. Okay, this skirmisher unit's moving over. That's annoying, but this is all going well so far. Oh, even better, we can see the cannon. I don't know why, don't care, die. If we can get him, the rest of this is easy. Oh, shit. Well, these guys are probably dead. Actually, I'm just gonna let... I'm gonna try and move him. This is really unfortunate because it's gonna pull all these stupid units over here. So, okay, here's the question. Do we move into... I don't think we want to move into this line yet. But I am going to send a unit forward and hopefully trigger a charge. Yeah, I'm just going to sacrifice these guys to get this guy out. They're dead. Sight. Oh, they even got captured. Oh well. Well, okay. Interesting. So they have nothing over here right now. I think I am going to do this, and then I can bring more units over and around. Usually they push harder here, and they just aren't for whatever reason, so we'll take advantage of it. Also still don't know why we can see that, but once again, we'll just keep taking advantage of it while we can. Start working on killing that stupid cavalry unit. Let's retreat these guys in a second. Oh, too far forward. Stop in there and fire a little bit, then we'll send you back. We're covered. Go over there. It's a little far forward for this guy, it's a little dangerous. Pull you back a little bit. This guy's staying mostly in case they start overlapping. Oh, we lost sight of the cannon. Not sure why these guys are still visible, but they're not getting shot, so I'll deal with it. This guy's taking more damage than I want to. If they want to charge me, that's fine. I'll just retreat back to the woods. Shifting this way is pretty good for us. We've got 2.5 hours. I think there's infantry right here, so I can't push across with these guys, as much as I would like to. Keeping backing these guys up to pull these guys in further. The real question is there anything right here? There's skirmishers here, maybe not. And we're not sighted. Oh, nope, there's stuff. Need the infantry unit. Both the skirmishers over here though, that's good. This is pretty good. We went back up a little bit more. Kill this stupid cavalry, I can open up a lot of options. Slide you forward so you get that. Oh! You can see artillery again. Come on, shoot. another infantry unit. See if we can push in. Like that we're pushing them up that way, but we've got this unit here, which is a good start. Nope, we gotta... lose the wagon, but I think we might be able to trap the... If we can trap them up there, then we're fine. Still haven't finished off the artillery, which is not great. Oh, great, we do have skirmishers. Perfect. Him. It's fine because you're trapped now. Oh, they charged all the way through that unit? This situation is not great. This worked out. Still, overall, this situation is not great. I'm actually going to send another unit around. Still pounding away with a lot of this stuff. This is all good. We're not going to get them all. Okay, we have an hour. Got to be careful. We don't want to accidentally... I think I'm actually going to bail on this flank. It's just not going to work out, I don't think. There's too many units over here. Ow. Oh, get out of there. Oh, why are you not in cover? we are going to have to start making a push for this soon. Hopefully we can crush this side. Or maybe we can go in through here. One way or the other, got to do it. I think we're actually going to make the push from this side. I don't think there's much here. Problem is all these units are exhausted, so they just aren't doing a whole lot anymore. Get him, actually, switch fire, I want him to go. So if we could break him, that would work too. Hopefully we'll get him soon. Taking a lot of casualties from that fucking cannon unit. Still not sure how that guy is. Oh, he's almost routing, but not quite. Oh, shoot, we just lost a skirmisher unit. Okay, we got him moving. That should move him. Oh, come on. Route. How are you still there? I tried too hard over here. Okay, there we go, finally. Tried too hard on this side, too many units came over. But we got the point. And contested is fine, I think. We'll find out if I'm wrong. take. Oh, how are you still... why are you still in range? Get out of there. Alright, so I think that this could have been managed a bit better, but I think we're still going to come out alright in terms of casualties. Ugh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that could have gone better, could have gone worse. 2.5 casualties on this is pretty good. Kills is a little low, but as you can see, like, my units were already pretty ground down and just, I wasn't going to make much more progress. I should have gotten these artillery up further. Optimally, you'd really like 24 pounders here to deal with the infantry, but you just can't afford to bring them if you want to deal with the artillery. So, yeah, that's one way of doing it. Going infantry heavy with maybe one sniper unit, one artillery unit could also work, but you'll take at least double these casualties doing that. And with where I'm currently sitting in terms of the AAI's minimum army size, this is going to be just about enough. I think they're going to gain a couple thousand troops, and that's it. So, these guys did great. These guys all did okay. Little high casualties. We've got 8 medicine though, that'll help. These guys weren't able to do as much, but they were stuck observing longer. And as you see, that unit we couldn't hit for most of the battle does, you know, a good chunk of our casualties. There's that, I don't know which unit this was. They were, Gordon, this guy who was beaten up on 4.2 rifle. But other than that, almost all the casualties came from that, or a lot of the casualties came from that artillery unit. Not great in terms of officers, but at least several of the wounded were majors, so that's not a big loss. And in terms of supplies, you know, more Harper's Ferries is always good. So yeah, didn't get them all. Not the greatest. You know, capping the point at the last minute isn't great. Could have done better keeping my supply wings gun around. Could have handled this right flank a little better. But this over here is a little bit luck dependent. It's, you know, can you get enough forces in place to hold off, prevent multiple infantry units from showing up over there? And if you don't, then you're going to get pushed out. And I just never could quite get enough forces over here. Maybe if I had pulled another unit from somewhere, but, you know, the downside of that 4 artillery, 2 sniper setup, maybe if you bring one less sniper and just use detached skirmishers to spot, you could make it work. But either way, pretty low casualties for a relatively tough battle. Well, certainly now that the cannon actually does damage. So yeah, got a second star, that's all great news. Lost some officers, but our good units are still in pretty good shape, and even the ones that took a lot of casualties aren't that bad off either. In terms of stock, we got doing all right. Lots of Harper's Ferries to distribute. We're doing fine in terms of officers. Well, we're gonna have to buy some, but that's not a problem. More veterans. So you can see this basically didn't move. We killed 11, a little more than 11k if you count the, so 11 and a half, 12, 13 and a half or so, which is about as much as they got back. So we're still right at the minimum. I think the armory and training both ticked up like 1%, but with getting veterans, that's pretty much to be expected. So we're going to be, well, we aren't using our army here. This is about normal. So yeah, we're going to be in pretty good shape to take care of Manassas Depot and then second Bull Run. So that's it for now.